Good afternoon from the Mountain Weather Information Service. This is your forecaster Jeff Monk looking at the planning outlook on the mountains, concentrating on the coming weekend period. In brief, to begin with, a summary of where I think we're going weather-wise. On all mountain areas, rainfall is going to be very much lower. We have gone through a long period across western Scotland of week after week of high rainfall, and more recently that's stretched right down around the Irish Sea, as far south as Wales, but everywhere much lower rainfall, but not none, as we shall see in a moment or so. We're going to have lower temperatures. There may well be one or two periods with snow on the higher tops in Scotland, some uncertainty as to how long they're going to last and just when they're going to occur. So starting on Friday, we're actually going to have high pressure across the country, and first look as if we're home and dry, as it were, with a fine day, fairly extensive sunshine, although with those westerly winds coming into the Northwest Highlands, probably cloud coming and going there, probably shrouding the highest summits, but elsewhere, light winds, quite a lot of sunshine, that is possibly apart from in South Wales. Although it's a little bit uncertain when we peruse the different forecast models run by the different centres, some of them do have an area of rain across southwest Britain which may well envelop South and mid Wales if it occurs. So basically we've still got something of a front there, one or two pulses of rain around or running along them, and we're not exactly sure where they're going to be. So just a threat of poor conditions in Wales on Friday. So if we now go on to Saturday, we will be looking at west or northwesterly winds down the country, the area of high pressure having moved away southwestwards somewhat, with low pressure over towards Scandinavia. And it's that low as we go through the weekend, there's enough uncertainty about that by Saturday night, Sunday, it may just push an area of cold air down across Scotland, but we'll have a look at that in a moment. As far as Saturday is concerned, areas of low cloud, patchy drizzly rain across the Northwest Highlands, occasionally a few pockets elsewhere across the Scottish Highlands, but the bulk of the country predominantly dry, possibly remains for weak front, just clearing some eastern areas of Britain to begin the day. Quite blustery on higher summits. If we move now to Sunday, we have a northerly wind, and it's this northerly wind which varies a little bit in strength between the various models. One or two are bringing a much stronger northerly, which would imply temperatures of perhaps -2 or -3 on the highest summits in Scotland, and not far above freezing point, highest tops in the Lake District, the Pennines, a little bit higher across Wales. As I say, it may not be as cold as that. More likely than not, the lowest temperatures close to freezing point on the summits. Still quite a blustery wind, perhaps stronger than shown, strong even gale force, over the Scottish Highlands, a little bit less strong further south. That northerly would not last very long, so that by Monday, sometime Monday, we're going back into west or northwesterly winds, again bringing rain intermittently across particularly the western Northwest Highlands, and indeed across the Scottish Highlands we are looking at gale force upland winds. Further south, progressively less windy, dry with cloud well broken. Beyond, things become very uncertain. This is just a hint at Tuesday or Wednesday's chart, with another area of low pressure coming in off the Atlantic, bringing rain. I did say it would be much lower rainfall, but not completely dry. And it does look as if there will be a band of rain around Tuesday and Wednesday, but at this stage, the timing is very uncertain. Again, after that, Wednesday, Thursday, some forecast models, but again, not all, push down more Arctic air across the country, which could certainly bring snow to higher summits, even possibly as far south as northern England. So that's something to watch out for, though to be honest, at this stage, as I say, it is very uncertain. So with some fine weather to come, do enjoy the mountains.